Alright guys, what's up? New video here. It is finally the day we've all been waiting for. The new 1JZ is finally done. The bottom end is all assembled and ready to go and ready to be put back in the car. Well, you know, put together then back in the car. But yeah, engine is ready to go. Michael got finished with it today and it is beautiful. It looks amazing. And we're on the way there. I'm in the LZ rig right now because my truck's broken, you guys know. And his truck has a bed topper on it, so I can have the engine nice and safe in the bed, covered up, and all that kind of stuff, because I get very anxious and a little bit of anxiety having an open engine in the back of a truck. It's just me. I just feel safer with an enclosed truck. So Adam was nice enough to give me the truck for the night to get this thing back home safe. So we're gonna bring it back home, and then me and Johan are gonna assemble it and then get it ready to go back in the car. So right now I got about an hour-and-a-half drive down south to Vero Beach to go meet with Michael and get this thing ready to go. Alright guys, so we have the new engine and I'm so excited. It's finally time to assemble the motor. Johan's gonna help me at Adam's shop and we're gonna do a quick time lapse of the whole assembly. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna try and film some clips here and there and to inform you guys on what we did on the engine and compression and stuff like that. But the engine is literally beautiful. Michael did an amazing job. It's literally so clean and so perfect, and I'm so excited to get this thing built and in the car. So let's get to it. Alright, so we're here and it's time to assemble the motor. Got you on over here. Alright, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous?
I don't know why he's nervous. This is what we do all the time. We literally do this for a living, Shulman.
I know, but it's me and I have bad luck. I just want good luck for once. But it's time to put the head on. I got the OEM head gasket, all OEM gaskets over here. And then it's time to do this. I'm nervous, but this is really clean and I'm really excited to finally get this done and over with. Alright, so using the OEM head gasket, these can handle what? Anything really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't upgrade this, like this is just simple and easy and cheap. So up next is the head, and then it's time to start going on this thing. So I did go with the ARP L19 head studs, and then we have to torque them to 90 pounds of torque or 95 pounds of torque. So do 30, 60, 90, then we fully torque down and then put the cams in there and continue on from there. But this thing looks so good so far, and I'm really excited. But again, I am not an engine builder. I don't do this stuff. I haven't learned this stuff yet, so Johan's helping me so I can learn and do it myself one day. So.
We're not doing the engine building now. We're just
you know, assembling. You know, he can build engines. He can assemble engines. I cannot. I can. I'm just trying to learn right now. So he's teaching me some tricks and some facts and stuff and all that, so I can learn, do it myself one day. So Mike's car's really loud. Sorry, but yeah. Bye, Mike. Well, torquing down right now, and then up next is cams and so on. OEM oil pump going on. Straight from Toyota. There we go, brand new. I love brand new parts, looks so good. Boom. If you guys didn't know, 2J oil pumps and 1J oil pumps are exactly the same, and they're interchangeable. So, fun fact for you. And that's pretty. They're not cheap.
Your sink coating is kind of low.
Leave me alone. I'm not Adam LZ, right? I just put them in degreaser and they come kind of gray. I mean, silver or no, gold, whatever. Up next is the water pump. Got a brand new OM water pump, and they got a Powerhouse Racing pulley. Thanks to Freddie, because he bought it for his car, didn't use it, and he was nice enough to give it to me, and it looks really sick. Before I did, it was modified, so I had the block off plate here because I don't have the water lines going this way, and we got to block off one of these to make sure no water gets out of there, and then I also put up my dash 16.
You don't block that one.
No, the other one, right?
No, nothing gets blocked.
Oh,
because the one is just.
I'm saying my old pump was blocked because of things, but all new hardware, so it looks nice and shiny, and yeah, this looks really freaking sick. So on the stock trigger wheel, these tend to break sometimes, and they come out of this little slot right here. And to avoid that, you can either buy an aftermarket one, or you can weld this one up. You just tack it in like what, 5 places, and then you're good.
Yeah, you just tack it on a few spots, and then it prevents it from walking.
But yeah, like shifting or walking.
If you had a VVTi engine, you wouldn't have that problem.
No, whatever. Alright, so as you guys know, Run BC, Brian Crowder helped me out in this engine a ton. Have his rods in there, I got CP pistons, but he also hooked it up with the BC cam gears. So now, oh, that's good noise. So now I have the adjustable cam gears. They look freaking sick. The gold is awesome. I've always wanted these too. But the main point for these is that you can degree your cams, which is really important in tuning and finding secret stuff in JZ magic. This thing looks super sick. The gold definitely sets it off. So at this build, I wanted to have a stronger engine, obviously. I went ahead and got the ARP main studs, had the block line board, and now we have a very beefy setup in here with the Run BC rods, CP pistons, ACL bearings, and ARP main studs, and it just looks super sick and super tough and ready to make some power. So now, upper oil pan, lower oil pan, oil pickup, and bottom good to go. So a while back, one of you guys messaged me and said he had a 2JZ upper oil pan and lower pan. And that saved me a ton of money, helped me out a lot. So I went ahead and got it tanked and had all the old crap taken off of it, and then I went ahead and used Steel It and painted the entire oil pan that you guys saw in this video before. But now we'll get this RTV on there, we're gonna get on the engine and then do the lower oil pan and then call it a night probably. But very excited that the timeline's now rolling and it's time to get this thing running and driving again. There she goes. Oh yeah, that was so soothing. Yeah. Damn, that silver steel, it's looking good, huh? It's a whole joke like I've said the Steel It stuff, but the Steel It is my favorite thing ever for what it is. It's super sick and it looks super nice. So
sometimes I feel like you get paid by them.
No, I wish. I'm gonna try and hit them up. If you guys know anybody at Steel It, let me know in the comments below or DM me or something because they're sick. Got the baffle in there. Up next is the lower oil pan, and we're good to go. Alright guys, what's up? New video here, and we have a brand new 1JZ ready to go in the car. Have the accessories ready to go, have the turbo, we have everything ready to go on the engine. So right now, currently it is Clutch Kickers round 1. We're actually watching the live stream right now, and everybody's driving, killing it, but we're here putting the new engine in. Missed it by like 1 week, whatever, but beautiful 1JZ, run BC 1JZ. Very excited about this again. Now we have, let's plug up the holes from the other engine. It's like, you know, getting the bolts in the engine and transferring bolts over this one so nothing's up behind, stuff like that. And then once that's done, start putting all the accessories on, the exhaust manifold, the intake manifold, and I got my turbo back too. It's all brand new and refreshed from Boost Lab. So I'll show you guys that soon. And then after that, let's get the clutch on, trans on, get this thing in the car. That is the goal. So yeah, I'm excited, but it's going. Alright, so the engine, all the front accessories are on the engine and it looks freaking awesome. Everything's brand new and just looks amazing, except for my crank pulley. I saved money on that and kept it. It looks like crap, but you don't really see it when it's in the car. But other than that, it's all brand new. Looks amazing. Brand new alternator, brand new water pump, brand new oil pump, brand new power steering pulley, cam gears, everything you can possibly imagine is brand new, ready to go. Up next though is the fun stuff, and as you guys know, I blew my turbo when the engine blew up, and I was gonna buy a new turbo, upgrade, and I didn't know what to do, but the best option and fastest option was to send my turbo off to Boost Lab to be rebuilt. Alright, so here's my manifold I've had for a long time. It was all crusty and nasty, as you guys know, and I actually painted it with heat paint and made it look much better and brand new. So it's now brand new and black and looks great, but the most important part here is my Garrett GTX Gen 2 3071. It did get damaged when the car blew up, so I sent it to Boost Lab and they rebuilt the whole entire thing. So now it's all literally brand new, refreshed, and ready to go. So it looks new, and there's actually everything in there is brand new. Literally everything's new. And I'm very stoked on that, and it looks beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted to do. It's already have it for a reason, and everything looks great. So thank you to Boost Lab. It was pretty expensive, but whatever. We have it now, and we're done, and now we're gonna install it on the car, and I'm very excited to do that, so let's get to it. Alright, so I have brand new OEM Toyota exhaust manifold gaskets. These are impossible to find. I went on eBay daily, and I finally found some, and I snagged them. So brand new gaskets going on. I was gonna match them up so they're perfect, because I got confused. Okay. Oh. Yes. Call these things. Alright, now they're on. Cool. Alright, this is my favorite part of the whole JZ assembly, because it's just like turbo manifold and then turbo and then like it's all the cool fun stuff. So oh yeah, it's so weird seeing that my actual engine like assembled again, because it's been broken for so freaking long. Oh yeah, it's getting me excited. Alright, Ben's going on Clutch Kickers right now. Everybody's driving really good. Randy actually got first place qualifying so far with a thrown together engine, killing it. It's motivating me to get my stuff done. So, to continue with that, brand new refresh GTX 3071 Gen 2 going on the manifold. Finally, all this is brand new. This is so soothing because it's just new. So, wait a minute, I gotta turn this thing on. Oh yeah. Ready to shorten it? He's killing it, dude. He's killing it. I can't wait to get out there. Ah. That thing's nice.
Alright, motor's on the ground, finally.
Yes. This means the engine's going in the car tonight, guys. I should do ring main seal, add the new pilot bearing, the clutch rump, the flywheel, then clutch, then trans. It's going in. Finally.
Destination.
After all this time.
So what happened here, Josh?
I broke all the flywheel bolts because I'm an inexperienced technician.
Sometimes things happen and you can't explain it. But
when in doubt, we're gonna weld that bitch out.
Yeah, and then we're gonna send it.
Not that. So, unfortunately, we've been busting butt all night. I want to get the engine in the car permanently tonight, but the pressure plate bolts in the clutch are very finicky, you literally would put into like 15 foot-pounds, and like if you get to like 15.1 or like even fucking 12, they'll snap. And I've had it happen before. I was very skeptical of doing it. I looked up specs, got the specs, was very, very, very careful the whole time. Asked them, they were like, wondering why it's taking so long, but like it took long, and I get to the last one and it snapped. So I'm not gonna send it like that. But what we're gonna do is pull the flywheel off, machine shop, resurface it, retap it. No more ghetto stuff in there. But for now, I want the engine in the car to see how it looks, so you can feel some sort of way of completion. And I'm anxious to see it in there, and plus I need space in my garage. So we'll put the engine in the car to see how it looks, and then get stoked and happy for Monday when it comes that time to put it all back together and be done with it. So let's put it in there. Oh, that's so sick. Look how easier that is. Hell yeah. There you go.
Should be good there. Watch the firewall. Good. We're clear, we're clear.
Yep.
You're good, you're good.
Alright guys, motor is in. I just want to get it in the car so I can see it, so I can feel somewhat accomplished tonight. It's very late. We're all tired, but it's in the car temporarily until we get the flywheel fixed, and then we'll pull it back out, put the trans on, and permanently put it in the car. But that'll be in this video, just probably in like the next 2 or 3 clips. But yeah, this thing looks freaking so good. Everything's brand new.
Just take it all in, dude.
I'm trying. It's like breathtaking. Literally, almost like it looks so good. Literally, so much damn time and money. So much damn money in this. Like, it's my first time actually building an engine and paying for all that, like labor and parts and stuff. Even though BC helped me out with this, it's still like extremely expensive. But it'll be all worth it in the end. Have a badass JZ motor, and yeah, it's sick. I'm super stoked. Alright, so it's next day, and I got the flywheel resurfaced and re-drilled and re-tapped because the bolt's broken there. I got the engine back out of the car, and now I have it all ready to go. I got to torque the flywheel down and then put the clutch and pressure plate on, and the trans will go on, and it's finally going in the car permanently for good for hopefully a long time. But we got D here helping me out. It's going to get this thing ready to go, and then torque it down, and then be in the car. Okay, we're here, and the engine is in for good now. Trans is on, clutch is on, flywheel's on, and I was sitting by myself a few minutes ago, and the engine was too far forward, so we had to push it back to get it in the correct position because stuff wasn't fitting. I wasn't paying attention. I finally figured out the engine was too far forward. So now it's in its final resting place, ready to go. It looks so damn good. The MBC 1JZ is going to be crazy. So now it's time to button this thing up and get it ready to go. So tonight my goal is to get the whole. So tonight my goal is to get the whole entire everything, you know, in ready to go. I have to stop with the intake manifold, the fuel rail, because I have to get some mounts and stuff to make that properly fit, and then just go ham, get it done, and then next week we'll do some fab, new pipe right here for the intake manifold, and then wiring, new sensors, some other small stuff I got to do, and then just kind of touch it up as next week goes on. But I'm being very skeptical and very careful with this because it's very expensive, and I cannot afford, in many ways, for anything to happen. So I have a good feeling about it though. I'm doing it all right, taking my time. I wasn't going to rush to try to make an event. I'm not doing it. So I feel really good to be able to just chill, take my time, and make it really nice. So it is working. It looks awesome. And it's just sitting there. So it's not halfway done yet, but we'll get some stuff on. Next up is the True Focus Fab coolers, power steering cooler, and the oil cooler, brand new. You can go on the website right now and use code Shulmanator or Shulman, one of those, for 10% off. Super nice stuff. I have this intercooler, oil cooler, power steering cooler, nice brand new and powder coated combo tank. all brand new, all good stuff. And it's time to get this thing done, so let's get to it. Oh, it fits. Oh, it's so close. Alright, so sadly my plasma intake manifold is hitting the brake booster right here really bad. It was causing it not to be able to go on properly. It's in the way. It's all really annoying, but that stuff kind of happens. So Freddie told me I can actually get a Nissan Pathfinder brake booster, which is smaller than S13 brake booster, so therefore I can probably fit it on the car without doing anything major. But the only thing is, if that doesn't work, I have to go either manual brakes or dent my intake manifold, which I don't want to do. So we'll see what happens with that. But for now, I'm going to ignore the cold side tonight and do all of the exhaust side and the hot side, do everything, get all that stuff done. And then after that, we will, in a few days or however long it takes me to get that situated, do that next. So we're going to do everything but the intake manifold to get this thing ready to go. So this thing I painted it, rewrapped it, got a brand new clamp, so it looks all brand new and pretty. Going in the car now, and then this will be in its final place as well. Okay, so we have a huge, big change of plans. So it's probably the middle of this video, but it's okay. The engine assembly and installation is kind of all over the place with stuff. I've been very busy, lots of stuff going on as well. But we have moved out of the previous garage in the apartment to the new LZ compound. You guys have probably seen on Adam's channel. We moved to a huge new place, and it is awesome, and I'm lucky enough to get a shop space here. So I moved all my stuff here, not all of it, but just stuff I need, and the car to finish the car here and get going and get this thing done. So we are in this shop right here. This is not gonna be my permanent shop, this is temporary. This is probably gonna be Freddie's dyno room and shop area, I think. But right now we're here temporarily until we get to the actual shop I'm going to be in, which is behind this building, I'm pretty sure. But this is extraordinary. It's very crazy. I won't film too much because that's Adam's area, and but it is amazing. We have a pond. There's a gator in there. We have a ton of shops, houses, and things. If I get permission, I'll film a little video on it. But yeah, it's something else. It's been a big secret for a while. James and everybody's been working hard at it to get this place, and we made it. We're here. So now I have my own shop space temporarily right here. Later on I'll probably be in this shop back over there. This shop right here is actually the oldest shop on the whole entire property. It's where it all started, which is a pretty cool piece of history. But right now the workspace I have is perfectly fine. Don't need a lift right now, but right now I'm gonna get this thing done and going. Okay, so this thing is so close to being done. I have done a lot of work. I have not filmed it because I just need to get in the zone and get this thing done, so I'll update you guys on that soon. But I've been so extremely busy of moving stuff from the old shop to here, and then my stuff, and with work and time and other shit that's going on. It's just a lot going on at once, and I did not have time to get to the car or film or anything like that. But with that being said, I have been working on the car all weekend, trying to get this thing done. Clutch stickers is like 18 days away, and we have a test day on Monday, I forget the date, but this thing is can literally be done today, and it will be done today, as in everything with wiring. So I do have that plasma intake manifold, and to put that in the car I have to do a lot of modifying, and I really just don't have the time or patience right now. So what we're gonna do temporarily to get this thing done and on the dyno and driving, so I can just drive finally and be done with this, is we're gonna put the stock intake manifold back on the car just for a little bit, so the car can run, test, be ready to go, and not have stress on a deadline to get it done, because the Plasma Man does not fit in the S13 engine bay with the stock size brake booster. It hits right here and it cannot go on the head. So with that being said, I got a brake booster delete for the time being when I put the intake manifold on later on, but I have to do the brake booster delete. I have to do fabrication of a new pipe for the cold side. I have to modify the fuel rail. I have to do a bunch of other things to get to that point. And I don't feel like doing that right now. Shop space and things that are moving. There's no welder here. Everybody's busy. So like, I just need to get the car back together with the stock intake manifold for now, and then drive a test day, and then clutch kickers, and then another event, and then maybe after that is when I'll switch to the plasma intake manifold. But don't be upset. It will be going on soon. It will go on one day, but I just don't know when. I just want this thing done and ready. So if you guys understand, this thing is literally in. It is in the car. So to give you a quick update of what I did so far, we got the engine in, obviously. Brand new alternator, brand new water pump, brand new oil pump, brand new cam gears, brand new everything, brand new timing belt, brand new, everything is brand new except for like, I don't even know. But other than that, we're gonna get this thing done today, and I'll film as much as I can because I'm on a deadline and I have no one here to film. I'm working by myself, trying to stay motivated. It's difficult, but I'm almost there. I'm so close. But I'll update you guys more on as I go what I've done. I'm sorry I didn't film every inch of it, but like right now, there's not enough time to film every single detail. But we are here. It's gonna be done, and it's gonna start very soon. Not today, in a few days. Because today I'll get the whole car done mechanically. Then me and Freddie have to go in here and wire in the new ECU Master 80U5 dash, some sensors, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, we're going. It's happening. Finally, after all these damn months. But okay, let's get started. So speaking of sensors, I did not have an oil pressure sensor on this car before. Don't ask me why, I just didn't. But now I have a very expensive, fully built 1JZ that I don't want ever to have issues, and I want to know exactly what's going on my dash, so I'm always informed of anything. So we definitely need an oil pressure sensor. Big thanks to ECU Master for sending me out this brand new oil pressure sensor. So this fitting right here will tap right into the oil line to go into the sandwich plate from the oil cooler, and the sensor will screw in right here so we can monitor the oil pressure right there. That's what we have on the S15. It works well, simple, easy, and accessible. So that's what we're gonna do. And once that's in, we'll be good to go. And then we'll have oil pressure sensor ready to go and to wire up into the ECU to the 80U5. All right, got the oil pressure sensor in the line, ready to go right here. Sandwich plate on the block, brand new oil filter, all ready to go. Like I said, we tapped into, not tapped, but like we screwed into the oil pressure sensor right into one of the feed lines to the oil sandwich plate to the block. And that's how we will monitor oil pressure. So pretty simple, pretty easy. Freddie actually gave me that idea because we have it on the S15, like I said, but pretty sick, pretty easy. And now all we gotta do when he comes to wire it, we'll wire in the new plug, run it down to the ECU, pin it, and then get it to the 80U5 so we can know exactly what oil pressure we have. I will not start this motor until I have or see oil pressure. If it was a stock 1J, I would definitely do that, but no, this is expensive and very nice and cost me everything. So I'm gonna get this thing done right and smart. Also, I did install the DW400 fuel pump. It is already in the car, all ready to go in the fuel tank. I didn't film it, sorry guys, I was really busy just trying to get stuff done, but we did upgrade from a 250 to a 400. That's a big drastic difference. That can probably support 700 to 800 horsepower depending on what your other setup is, but it'll be plenty for mine, and very happy that's finally in the car. So it's installed, ready to go. But yeah, I had a 250 before, and that's why I ran out of fuel last time we tuned the car and couldn't make more power than we wanted to. But now we'll be set. All right, so I did not film much because I just want to get this thing done already. Like I'm just trying to get it done so I can just drive the damn thing. I'm sorry I didn't film every inch of it, but the motor's in. Only small little things to button up left, and it is in, and it looks so good. I can't wait to get the intake manifold on there because like it looks kind of because it's like the same kind of look as before, but like it's all brand new, fully built 1JZ, and it's literally finally in the car. All right, guys, it's been a long time coming. A long 6 months, 7 months of no stress relief and no engine, no JZ noises, no nothing. The time is finally here. Oh yes, dude. Fully built, Run BC 1JZ in the S13. Finally, after all these freaking months, all we gotta do now is button up some small things like tighten some bolts and clamps and lines and rerun some lines, remake other lines and stuff like that. But we're on a really good track right now. It's in, I'm stoked. I just can't believe it's finally here, and it's very surreal to have another full engine in my car. But I am so happy. I'm just so stoked right now. So here it is. Now I'll do a montage of this later on when it's fully completely done. But you guys get the drift. It's right there. But hell yes. Alright guys, this video had a ton of content in it. New engine's here, it's in the car, new parts, a bunch of stuff, a lot of clutterness of things going on to get this thing done, but we're almost there. So that'd be it for this video, but the next video, this brand new 1JZ will start and run and make the glorious Jay-Z noises, and I'm so excited. Thank you to everybody that got me here, all my friends, family, sponsors, all that type of stuff. So next video, this engine will be starting and it's gonna sound so sick, and I'm so excited. So I'll see you guys soon.